Monster. You still got junk in your eye. Can I clean your eye? No, I didn't get it. Oh, monster. I want to clean your eye. Oh boy, you're grouchy. Oh, live chat. Where's my live chat? Live chat, where are you? Okay. Let's see. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Margie. Hey, Carrie. I thought I'd just pop on while I got chicken wings in the air fryer. My leg is really bothering me. And I talked to the doctor this morning. And she's sending me, I go tomorrow. She sent the referral. I go tomorrow morning for an ultrasound of my leg to rule out, make sure there's no blood clot. Oh, now Monster wants to get down. Hey, Lisa. I hope you can hear me. I got the fan running. Monster got down. I don't think you can see Sadie, but she's... Can you see her? She's right there. Hey, Nana Mama Cat. I'll tell you, when you have pets, they know when you're not feeling good. Sadie is right up against my back. She knows that my leg really hurts. Hey, Sot, Reef, or Ref. So we'll see. Tomorrow's the ultrasound, and then she's also sending a referral to see an orthopedic um, doctor to check my knee. Uh-oh, Monster's shaking the... Oh, that's not nice to say that. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Anyway, a comment like that tells people more about you than about me. Oh, thank you, Jay. Oh, what's this? Zach. Oh, you're getting thunderstorms? Oh, you're in New Jersey, Jay? I'm in Texas. But I'm originally from Massachusetts. But I've been in Texas 13 years. Oh, thank you, Carrie. That was nasty, wasn't it? Carrie don't play around. Oh, there's another one. Yep. So I fell on August 12th and put up with the pain until August. Thank you, Zach. Till August 22nd when I saw the doctor and had x-rays of the knee, and there's no fracture. But it's still swollen and the ankle is still sprained. And the pain is shooting up to my thigh. I have moderators, but they're not here. It's a time where people are probably having supper. Mm. So I've been icing my knee and ace bandaging it and putting Tiger Balm. Me and Lady Jane we're both having trouble with our left legs. Oh, Sadie's getting comfortable. Oh, wow. Your garbage lid's probably gonna take off. What's everyone working on? Carrie, are you working on a blanket? Lisa's probably knitting hats. I'm behind on people's videos. I knew it. Carrie is the blanket machine. Yesterday was my birthday and I slept just about all day. I really needed to catch up on my rest. Oh, you're working on the blanket. You're working on the scarf. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like thunderstorms, but sometimes when we have thunderstorms here, we lose power. And it's not good to lose power when it's 100 degrees out. Thank you, Marchie, and everyone. My appointment tomorrow is at 9. Hey, Nana Michelle. Hopefully we don't have no more trouble in here. But you never know. You never know. I told the doctor that I don't believe I have a blood clot, but she wants me to go have the ultrasound to be sure. So, oh, what's this? So I better go tomorrow and have that done. I'll tell you, this Texas sun is ruining my skin. Hmm. Nana Michelle, are you working on a shawl? Zach's having a thunderstorm, and we really need rain. Oh no. With no sunscreen on? I know. The dermatologist gave me 2 creams to use, one for my scalp and one for my face. There she goes again. She's got to fix the pillow just a certain way. I know. if I say her name, she'll stop. Let's see if she got it the way she wants it. Nope. She's not gonna stop. Hey, Niecy. She's not gonna stop. Yep. My pillow that she took. Oh, she just looked at me, side-eyed. I think she's done. See, she's got her head on her bed. Hey, Sarah. Oh, Lisa, you going? Okay. Oh, Nisi, you're a moderator? I didn't even know that. Well, I'm glad you're here. There was a little bit of trouble in the beginning, and Zach and Carrie reported the person. I'm laying down because my leg hurts. Hey, Lisa. Lisa, are you having a thunderstorm too, like Zach? I don't know how far you two are. Oh, ah. I was telling them the doctor's sending me tomorrow morning for an ultrasound of my leg to make sure I don't have a blood clot. Hey, Sarah, if I didn't say hi to you. Lisa, Lisa. Oh, then it stopped. Zach is having thunder and wind. It lifted up the lid to his trash can. Thank you, Anita. I don't think I have a blood clot in my leg, but the doctor just wants to make sure since the pain has gotten really bad. Oh, and it poured. Wow. We really need rain. Oh, did you ever find that yellow you were looking for? No, but I'm over it. Mm-mm. Today I got in the mail a friend back home. Since yesterday was my birthday, a friend back home sent me 2 bags of um, this coffee that you cannot find here. It comes from, well, Massachusetts is part of New England, and it's called New England coffee. Used to buy it and drink it all the time when I lived back home. And my friend sent me 2 bags of blueberry cobbler. Oh, thank you, Nisi. So I'm looking forward to having a cup of that. I drink my coffee black. My hot coffee, I drink black. Thank you, Nana Michelle. Oh, your brother too? Yeah, and you can't find that coffee here. When I was back home, used to stock up on it. The pumpkin spice, the blueberry cobbler, the breakfast blend. Hey, Steve. Steve, I thought that I mailed you that thing, but it was not you that I mailed something out to. It was to a friend. It was it was actually a little letter that I wrote a friend, and but yours is in an envelope. And in fact, tomorrow morning I have a doctor's appointment for an ultrasound of my leg, and I'll be going by the post office. Whoa. It shook the house, scared the dog. Drinking dirt. Oh, that's the air fryer. Yeah, so the doctor this morning, um, it was a video appointment, although there was no video. I couldn't see her and she couldn't see me, my primary doctor. So she said, well, you fell August 12th and you went for x-rays August 22nd of your knee and no fracture, but a very bad sprained ankle and probably pulled muscle or something in the knee. But since the knee is still swollen, of course the ankle's still sprained, and now the pain is up into my thigh, and then it shoots down into my foot. She said, you better go tomorrow morning for ultrasound. Make sure there's no blood clot. Don't drink coffee. Oh yeah. I love iced coffee with a lot of ice and some cream. But my hot coffee, I like it just strong and black. Mm. Now she's settled down. Want to see Sadie? Whoa. Let's see. See her? And Monster's at the end of the bed. She is, and she's very stubborn. That's the Chihuahua in her. Oh, did I tell you the update about the cats? Well, oh, that sounded like thunder, but it's not. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, the cats. You know how there was a bunch of feral cats around here? I forget how many, because it got out of control. Well, are you still here? Um, one other person, now I was feeding them and put in fresh water only because the person that started this whole thing had to, oh, thank you, had to go away to help care for a relative. So these cats were used to having food put out. And of course, I put food out for Miss Kitty Cat, so they'd come around for her food. Well, um, I forget how many there were, but someone else that lives out here on the land got tired of it, got tired of the female cats having the babies. And so, like I've said before, we live out of city limits, and no trap, neuter, and release organization will come out here, and animal control won't come out here. You're on your own when you live outside of city limits. Anyway, this other person that lives out here uh, took it upon themselves. I mean, they did a good thing. They trapped, I think, all of the cats except for one. And they went down to, I think, Garland and got them fixed and had to pay um, $15 a cat. And then if the cat was in heat, it was another $10. And this person paid out of their pocket and then went to one of the other people that live out on the land and tried to get money from them. They didn't come to me, and if they would have, I don't have money for that. I have my own animals to take care of, and I would have nicely told the person, hey, I was putting food out. You know, they were already used to having food, and when I couldn't put it, then they'd have to go hunt. But one of my subscribers had sent me a big bag of dry cat food because that person is a cat lover, and so that helped. And so now, oh, and then, let's see, the person had like 10 or 11 cages out in front of their place with the cats in them because they had to recuperate, you know, after being fixed. And one of my leghorn chickens had gotten out of the chicken yard and got underneath some metal and was scratching around in the dirt. And I got a stick and I was moving it underneath that metal to get my chicken out. And when I did, I could hear baby kittens meowing. And sure enough, 3 of them were sticking their heads out. Their eyes were not even open yet. And I told one of the people out here on the land about it, and they said, well, they were wondering if maybe the one cat that they couldn't catch was the mother of these. And they called a friend of theirs that came and took the, well, by the time the friend got here, we could only see 2 of the kittens. Don't know if the other one died or if the mother moved it. Don't know, but the friend took two of them, took the two that we saw, and said that she was gonna give them a flea bath because they had fleas, and she was gonna nurse them, and she was gonna keep them. She lives on 3 acres and has mice, so she could use a cat. And so, uh, what I heard was that after some of these cats recuperated from their surgery, there was a lady down there in Garland at this place that wanted to adopt 3 of them. So this person that had made all this arrangement was supposed to take 3 of the cats back down there to her, and I don't know if it ever happened. I still see some of them around here, and I still got some dry cat food that I put out for Miss Kitty Cat and them. I mean, they're good to have around. They're good mousers, but it's good to have them around if they're fixed so that they don't keep having babies. And I couldn't afford that, and it wasn't up to me. And the other thing is, when you live out here, um, kind of in the country, you never know who's going to drive by and throw a cat off. Or a cat's going to get loose from one of these subdivisions and find its way over here to the land, and then it starts all over again. It's just something you really can't keep up with when you live out where we live. But that's the update about that. I mean, it was nice of that person. I'm glad the person could afford to take care of all that. You just never know. Never know. The only thing that's been helping my knee or my leg is an ace bandage. It gives it some relief. Hey Ella, did you just hear me give the update about the cats? Let me know, and if not, I'll tell it again. I'm on here laying down because of my leg. And what is going on some of these lives? Not in the Yarny community, but you scroll through the short and then it comes into different lives. Oh, okay. Well, I was saying that one of the people that live out here on the land, not the person who started feeding the first pregnant cat, but someone else got tired of all these baby kittens and all the cats. And the person took it upon themselves to trap them, except for one. They couldn't catch the one. And they took them down to Garland, and they paid with their own money to have them all fixed. And so the other day, there was about 10 or 11 cages out in front of their place. I took a picture of it because they live in a trailer too. They couldn't put all those cages in their trailer while the cats were recuperating, so they kept them outside, and they had fans on them. And so they all got fixed except for one that they couldn't catch. And then someone down at that Garland facility told this person that they wanted to adopt 3 of those cats. So that was supposed to happen, and I don't know if it did. But then I was saying how I was getting my chicken back in my yard the other day, and I heard kittens crying, and I found 3. that did not even have their little eyes open. And I let the person know that was catching all the cats. And the person called a friend of theirs, and their friend came. And by that time, we could only see two of the kittens. But the lady took those two and said she was going to give them a flea bath and she was going to nurse them. And that she'd keep them because she lives on 3 acres and has mice. So she needs a cat. And so still some of these cats are around here, you know, but now they're fixed. There's the black one. Well, I think now there's 2. Well, I saw 2 black ones. There used to be 3, but I saw 2. And then there's a black and white one, and then one that's all stripy, real pretty. And I lost count after a while, and I don't know which 3 that lady in Garland was supposed to take. But the good news is that person out here got them and took them and got them all fixed except for the one that they couldn't catch. And they're pretty sure that that one's a female, so they don't know if she's pregnant. If she is, it'll start all over, but that was the update about that. Oh, I was gonna say about these YouTube streets, when you go to the shorts and you scroll through and you get into some of these lives. There was one, well, let's see, how can I say it? As soon as these people start their live, I think I mentioned this the other day, there could be 1 or 2 people in it, and right away the host is saying, as you come in, press the like. As you go out, press the like. Share me out. And boy, I don't know about anyone else, but for me, it's a turn off. I feel like I'm being auctioned off. The way these people go on about it. Um, like I say, it's not, oh, look at what she's doing now. She went under the pillow. Yeah, the thing is, the trap, neuter, and release doesn't come out here. I'm outside of city limits. So they don't come out here. Animal control don't come out here. Oh, when did K and K come in? I got an itchy nose. So, and I was saying that that person that took them to get fixed paid out of pocket, and it was a certain price, and then if the cat was in heat, it was a few dollars more. I wish you could see Monster. Maybe I can. Oh, she heard me say her name. Let's see. I don't think I can get it. I can't. Oh, thank you for agreeing with me. Yeah, and then you know what? I just started to watch this one who's not a crocheter. Hey, Kelly, Monster. Um, and I don't think they watch me. Uh, it's a family. And one evening in the chat, you know, I spent a good time interacting in the chat and encouraging them someone had come in there and really, really bullied one of the hosts to the point where the host was had to even step away, was just breaking down in tears, and I just felt so bad, and I spent time encouraging, and as well as other people in the chat. Well, I was following for a few days. I subscribed, and when they'd go live, I'd go in there and participate, and I don't know what happened. I stopped in there, I think last evening, and and it was obvious that I was completely ignored by the host. Now I know some people's chat just goes real fast when you get a lot of people. Um, this person didn't have a whole lot of people in there, but I thought the first few times, well, maybe they missed my comment. But then I started noticing, hey, they're responding to the comment before mine and after mine. Well, they're still looking at the screen. It's not like they stepped away and then came back. No, I was completely ignored, and I don't know why. And so I left. Um, Not because I'm sensitive, but I guess because it's the principle. You know, it's like, hey, 2 nights ago, I spent quite a bit of time in your chat encouraging you. And then I even subscribed to you and followed you for a couple of days and participated in your chat, taking my time to be in your chat. My time's worth something. I could be somewhere else, or I could just be relaxing or whatever. And for whatever reason, you're choosing not even to acknowledge that I'm in your chat. So I left. But that first night, boy, they were mean to that person, just ugly mean. And then there was this other one. Wow. Well, this one that I'm talking about is, I think, kind of new to YouTube, didn't even know how to make moderators, and people were telling them how. So I don't think that they hid me or anything like that. They did make a couple moderators. I wasn't looking to be a moderator. I was just interacting in the chat. But then there was this other one that I had started to follow. And again, these two are not in the Yarny community. It's some cooking and just, light conversation, clean conversation. Um, well, this other one lately has been getting a lot of people in the live, which is great. But I can tell you, when I first started following this person, there was about 4 of us in there, and then people would drop off, and I'd stay. And anyway, now it's gotten to the point that as soon as this person starts the live, it's do me a favor, hit thumbs up if you're coming in, and when you're going out, hit thumbs up and share, and then the person may acknowledge, a few people, maybe 3 people, and then again, hit the likes up, keep this live going. And what's happened is the person has gotten away from having a conversation with the chat and is more wrapped up in telling people to hit the likes and the shares, and I've left that person too. It's nothing but a big turnoff to me. Monster. Move. Okay, K&K. Oh yeah, she needs attention. She is spoiled. I am paring down those needless to say. I know. I know. And this one that I'm talking about, this second one that I'm talking about, um, if you have to, leave the chat to cook your supper or eat your supper or maybe go to bed or whatever, and you say, like, um, like Kendra just did, and you don't even have to give an explanation of why you're leaving. None of us have to. But if you do, um, then this person would get offended. And you could tell the tone of voice and you could tell the person didn't like it. Or if you were not in the chat when the person went live and then you showed up, this person made a comment about not, hey, hey, I missed you the other night or something. No, it was a different tone, and it was almost a reprimand. And I thought to myself, you know what? I don't need this. This is just, if I allow it, it'll get me really aggravated, frustrated. It will put pressure on me. No. We go where we want to go, right? No one is paying me. I don't see no PayPals coming in because I'm in this person's chat or that person's chat. Oh, they missed you. So it's really gotten out of hand, hasn't it? Ella has cute cats. She sent me a picture of them. And then I wonder what is going on in India, because when I'm flipping through those shorts and then those lives comes up, over in India they're having some kind of celebration. And I asked in one of the chats, what are you celebrating? But no one spoke English, only Hindi. And I don't speak Hindi. I know they read my question because they said in the best way that they could, who knows? And then they slowly read my question, but they didn't answer me in English. But have you noticed that? Do any of you scroll through those shorts that bring you into lives? And there's some kind of big celebration over in India. It's been going on for days. They're very festive. So I say to myself, the Yarny community is a safe place. But I thought I would go into these other ones that were nice, clean conversation and some cooking. And, well, I guess I wasn't wanted or needed, which is fine. Oh, August 15th. Wow. How long do they celebrate? I can't find that one man. I subscribe to him. He's from India and he works in a textile, well, we would call it factory. he called it textile building, but he did a live and he showed how they made tile. It was very, very interesting. And then he'd walk around and show us the different machines. And in that building, I guess outside of the building, he walked and he took us to a little, what would you call that? Like a little shop where you could buy coffee and soda and some snacks. He worked the night shift, and he took us in that little shop, and then he had us sit outside with him and his friends while they were having a break. And he spoke broken English. He thought his English wasn't good, but I understood him. And I'm still subscribed to him, but he hasn't gone live for about 2 weeks. I don't know what happened. I'm very multicultural. I am. I enjoy all people, and I really enjoy learning about different cultures. So, oh, I got such a good deal today. Um, I had to go somewhere. And then I thought, I'm going to stop and get the dogs some food. I was buying their food at Pets Plus and Supplies, or Pets Supplies and Plus, something like that. And they would run good deals. Now, especially Monster, after Monster had that surgery a couple years ago where they took those stones out that almost took her life, she was supposed to be on prescription food, and she was for over a year, but it was so expensive. And I'm not sure that it was really much better for her or much different than any of the really good wet food. Like this company called Wuva makes a really good wet food for your dogs. I don't know if they make it for cats, but anyway, I was buying it from one place, and it was like 5 something a can. And then I stopped and I went on to something else, and then I tried cooking their food, and then I tried grain-free, and then I found out grain-free isn't healthy for them. I mean, what do you do? Well, I stopped today in Pets Plus Supplies, or whatever it is. Is that how it is? Ru, were, Ruva? Ruva. Um, and they were having a deal on that, what Ella just said. If you bought one, you got one 50% off. And they both love, when I used to buy that, I would get the pumpkin. It's pumpkin and vegetables or something. And pumpkin is very good for dogs. And so I bought a can. I got my second can free. 50% off. And I think they could smell it through the can. When I came home and I put it on the counter and I said, "Do you want your FOOD?" They got so excited. And so that was a blessing to get that for them. Right after Monster's surgery, well, when I stopped buying the prescription food, because I felt like I was being taken, and I really didn't feel like it was much healthier. I bought what Ella just wrote, and I would get the one with lamb and something, and then I would switch it up, with the pumpkin, because like I say, the pumpkin is good for dogs. And how I learned about that was we have a place, a food store. Okay, Lisa. Thank you. It's called Hollywood Pets. And I went in there and I was talking to the manager. I explained all about Monster's surgery and then stuff like that. And she's the one that told me about that food and showed me all the ingredients. And now the people that work at Hollywood Feed, they're not veterinarians, but they have to go. She told me that they have to go through nutritional classes to be able to learn about the different foods that they sell to advise people when they come in, which I thought was really neat. She sounded like she knew what she was talking about. Isn't that a strange name? Oh, my battery's 20%. Ruva. I thought it was Wuva. Oh, when the doctor said, I'm going to send you to an orthopedic doctor, it is. And I keep trying to sound it out and it still don't sound right. Oh, really? Oh, boy. When the doctor said this morning, after the ultrasound appointment, uh, she said, she was going to send today the referral for that and then to orthopedic. I said to her, well, I already have an orthopedic doctor, which she knows because they're all in the same system. So I said, would I call down to Frisco to my orthopedic doctor that I see for my shoulder and my elbow? And she said, oh no, you'll have to come here to Plano to see a different one. I said, why? She said, because I'm sending you to see him for your knee. I said, well, don't orthopedic doctors know the whole body? And she said they do, but it's broken up to where they'll specialize in different parts of the body. Now, isn't that something? It's like you're being dissected by orthopedics. Now, I don't know what these two fur babies are up to. I think they're switching places. Yep. Here comes that one. See, they switch places. Monster. Oh, I went on and on and on and on about the chats. Just rambling. Complaining, maybe. But it wasn't about the Yarny community. It was these two other ones that I was watching. Well, I actually started following them, but they made it clear that I'm not welcome, so I've left. We can't please everybody. Oh, too many issues. Well, I don't go live a whole lot, and I'm never scheduled. I'm probably taking someone's spot now, as they say, which I don't understand that either. Take someone's spot. I mean, the internet is huge. YouTube itself is huge. And me, I just get on when I feel like getting on. Oh, I agree. Uh-oh. These two are... Now look what they're doing. Monster's being a bully. Nobody owns a spot. Nope. These two. Look at that. She wants me to move. Hey, Susan. Thank you. Hey, Lulu. Cindy Lulu. I didn't see you come in. Yeah. Come and go. Do what you want to do. Go where you want to go. Oh, no. She is not cold in this 90-degree weather, 90-plus degree weather. That's the Chihuahua in her. They like to burrow. So like I say, I am pretty sure I don't have a blood clot because I'm ambulatory. You know, this is also part of the reason why my sprained ankle isn't healing, is because I can't stay still. You know what she did? She got in the pillowcase. Um, I can't stay still. I'm in and out with these two. I'm in and out to check on those chickens. She got herself in the pillowcase. Now, if I couldn't be up and around, and I was just laying down or sitting down ever since I took that fall on the 12th, there'd be a really good chance of a blood clot in my leg. But because I'm up and around, I don't think there's a blood clot. But I'm glad that she wants to check. Yeah, she got herself in the pillow. I mean, the pillowcase. That's what she does. What's everyone having for supper? Before I got on this live, I put some chicken wings in the air fryer, and I'm gonna make a salad. Hmm. A friend of mine said, "You wasted yesterday was your birthday, and you wasted it by sleeping and resting all day." I don't think I did. I think that my body needed it because the last, not couple weeks, few weeks, I have been back and forth to doctors. One week I had 3 doctor's appointments, 3 different doctors. And I've been for lab work uh, twice, just doctor after doctor after doctor, and plus regular life things. And it finally caught up with me. So, yesterday after I got up and I took care of the animals and I did a few chores, I said, you know what? Today is my birthday, and I think I'm going to go back to bed. And I did, and I slept. I fell back to sleep for 2.5 hours. I got up and I did more things, and later on in the afternoon, I thought, I'm going to go lay down again. And I did, and I fell asleep again. Chicken sandwich. Oh, chicken, yeah, sandwich with salad and baked beans. The other day I made white navy beans with kielbasa. Oh, fish. I had salmon yesterday. I made salmon, mashed potatoes, and mashed peas. Steve, what are you going to have for supper? Or did you already eat? I know this is kind of a boring live, but I haven't picked up my hook. And it's hard to show you any books or anything, you know, laying down resting my legs. Your vegetables are going to be mushed. Oh. Well, I probably should. Oh, really? You find it relaxing? Well, I appreciate it. If I was sitting up, I could show you some books or something, but... Oh, thank you. I stopped today when I was going out. I stopped on my road here. The neighbors across the road, I told you before, have a bull. And I talk to him every day. And today when I stopped, I was pulling out and no one was coming up the road. So I had a minute to stop and say hi to the bull. And I said, oh, thank you. I said, hi. And do you know, he lifted up his head and looked at me. He was eating some hay, and I took a picture of him. I'm going to post it. I think he's finally getting used to my voice saying hi to him every day. Anytime I go out, I say hi. If he's by the fence, by the road. When I go check the mail, If he's there, I say hi. Oh. Mm. I probably will have to end this because I gotta charge my phone and make the salad. We're all so comfortable on this bed. It's hard to get up. I got an ace bandage on my knee. Oh, you know what I can ask you? Um, so I have a friend back home that does not know how to knit, does not know how to crochet. Years ago, like in high school days, she used to cross stitch. But her mother and grandmother both knitted and crocheted. And her mother always tried to teach her and she just couldn't get it. And then she got to where she didn't want to learn. Well, she's kind of wanting to learn. But what she did was she somehow, I don't know how, she found these tutorials. Okay, Susan, thank you. On hand knitting, which I've never done. And so the other day she sent me this text asking me about these kind of yarns that she saw in that tutorial. You know what it is? It's the bulky yarn or chunky yarn. The person I think in the tutorial used mainstay, I think. Well, that's what my friend ended up buying. So I said, I gotta go to an appointment. When I'm done my appointment, this is what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna go to Michael's and to my Walmart. And I'm gonna, okay, Nisi, thank you for being here. I'm gonna take pictures of the bulky, chunky yarns that you're looking for and the prices. Blood clots, yeah, they will take you out. Um, and I did all that. And my Walmart had 2 or 3 of the mainstays chunky on rollback, actually. And I took pictures of that and sent to my friend. Well, my friend went to their Walmart back in Massachusetts yesterday and I think bought 5 skeins of the mainstay chunky and has started to hand knit a blanket. Now, I've never done it. Have any of you ever done that? Oh. Yeah, I never have, and I don't know if I ever will. I did see, oh, you had waffles. I did see a tutorial for a hand knit pet bed, and I sent it to my friend. And I told my friend, if you can learn how to make these, I said, these will sell for you because people love to spend money on their fur babies. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, I love to crochet with a needle, a hook, a hook. Yeah, and So my friend found this tutorial for a hand knit herringbone stitch blanket and sent me a picture. She started it yesterday evening and sent me a picture of what she got done. She was already 2 skeins in, and it wasn't very high. I said, you're going to have to get back to Walmart and buy you some more. I said, the yardage in those is not very much. And before she bought it, when she was in Walmart and she texted me, I said, when I was in Walmart looking at that, I couldn't figure out the symbols for the care instructions. And it said that the care instructions, the written, were inside the label, and I wasn't going to open the label up to read it because I wasn't buying that skein of yarn. But I told my friend, if you can figure out those symbols or Google that yarn for washing instructions, you are going to make sure that you're going to want to make sure that it's machine washable. It don't matter about drying it. You can lay it flat, but make sure, or I would make sure that it's machine washable. And she checked and said that it is, the one that she bought. And then today she texted and said that she thinks that she should have made more loops for the length. Like we in crochet say chain or chains. She only made 50 loops. And she's making it for her son, who's 22 or 23, and he's lanky, you know, tall and thin. So she said that 50 loops across should be big enough, and if not, he can just use it as a throw on the couch or the end of the bed. I said, or you can just take it apart. I guess you can pull it out like we pull out our crochet and knitting, and you could just make it longer, but you're gonna have to go buy more skeins. And if they don't have enough in that color, you're just gonna have to... Is it, Kelly? I don't know how it is with that chunky yarn and arm knitting. I'm thinking the same as you. Yeah, 50 loops. Oh, really? Hats. For hats, they have that many? And this is a blanket. Wow. I know nothing about it. I mean, I've worked with blanket yarn, but in crochet. The one that she got is thicker than blanket yarn. "50 loops," she said. Oh yeah, Nana Michelle likes to use that thin stuff. And I tried to Google image a chart to send to her of chunky yarn, like measurements, for blankets. I couldn't find one. Just the regular charts that we use for our regular yarn. But I told her, um, just take a throw that you have and lay it out, and then take that yarn, that chunky yarn, and make as many loops across as that blanket is. Use that as your measurement. But I knew right away the amount of skein she bought isn't going to be enough, because I checked the yardage when I was looking for that in the stores for her, and it's not much yardage. And I don't even know how it washes up. I mean, she said it's machine washable, but how does it wash up? Good or not? Don't know. I got 7%. USI, which is a 5. Yeah, it said machine washable. Um, in over 40 years of crocheting, I've never learned the numbers of the hooks, only the letters. When I first started crocheting, a G hook was also a number 6. And I think I have a hook that was my mother's. And on the hook, it would say 6 or G, or it would have a slash. But now I find out that a G is not a 6. But I only know the numbers. And my favorite hook to use is an H, and then a G, and then an I. Or sometimes it'll be GHI will be my favorite. Depends what I'm making. But those 3 are my favorites. Of course, I have hooks all sizes. Even have a P, and I have an N. Then I have little thin steel ones. Well, I'm gonna have to go because I don't know if that's 6% or 8%, but I need to make my salad. Um, I need to get my chicken wings out of the air fryer. And have you noticed it's getting darker earlier now in the evening and getting light later in the morning? Have you noticed that? So thank you all for coming in. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And I'll keep you updated on what the ultrasound says tomorrow, but I'm sure there's no blood clot. And then I don't know when the appointment with orthopedics is. The biggest thing is a sprained ankle is just terrible, isn't it? So thank you all. You too, Ella. Have a good night. Nana, Michelle, Kelly, Carrie, Steve, everyone that's been here, Susan, everyone that is here. I will. Thank you. Now I can't end it. It won't. It's not letting me end. Thank you. How come? Okay.